What's goody, my cousins? I'm back on my bullshit. You got your boots on? You got your hair tied up? You got that thing rolled up? Well, let's get to work then, Papa. Y'all probably wonder why I ain't uploaded much this week. A bit is tired. Y'all, it ain't even summertime yet, and that sun is getting off already. We're gonna have a hot ass summer. Alright, in this video, we're gonna cut off our tails on our 2x4 for our overhang. I told somebody I was coming down here to cut the tails off of these boards the other day. They hollering, what the hell is tails? Hell, I don't even know if that's what they call, but that's what I'm calling them. And I done way better than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna come up here and blow this shit up. I told you I got a love and hate relationship with this saw. I came down here the other day and cut the ones on the back off, and then I come back and cut the ones on the front. Cause my dumb tail waited till about 10 o'clock to come down here, and that sun was already on fire. And I thought I was gonna pass out in this heat. All that sawdust was getting on me too, and I was sweating. I was ready to go, cause I had to stand under it just to cut them straight. It didn't take me that long to do them. I had like one or two I had to come back and fix where I didn't cut it straight. But besides that, I ate that shit up. I can't plant me no real flowers down here right now, so I got me a fake one off of Temu. What Carisha say? I play too much. Alright, let's get back to work. I thought that flower was going to be more fuller than that, so I'm going to get me a couple more, and I'm going to get me a little vase and fill it out. I messed up one on the back side and two on the front side. Well, I didn't mess them up, I just cut them wrong and I had to recut them again. Usually what you cut your pitch of the board, the angle on it, cut your bottoms with the same angle. So if you cut it a 17 at the top, you cut it at a 17 at the bottom. And that'll give you the right angle you need at the bottom of your board to make it straight. We're going to put a 2x6 as our facial board. And that's the board that's going to screw to the end of these 2x4s. We're going to use a 2x6 instead of a 2x4 because I'm trying to hide that other 2x6 as much as I can. And I got 10-foot 2x6s instead of 8-foot. There ain't no way in hell I'm going to be able to put that up by myself. So I'm going to have to get me some help to do that. I'm almost done cutting them. There's a couple of them I'm going to have to scab a board beside of. Because the first boards we put down, we had to play with a little bit to get the right angle at the pitch on it. So they got a little short on us. Look what my dumbass just did. Y'all see how I was looking? Knew I fucked up. Remember in the last video I said I wasn't going to scab this end board here? Look, I got to scab it anyway because my dumbass cut it and wasn't supposed to. I had a mark on there for some reason, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So we're going to scab these boards that we got to scab back real quick before it gets dark on us. So if you made it this far in the video, comment scab. Got this thing on my head to try to keep the sawdust from out my head. I need all my money's worth out this hairstyle. Now I see why I don't get my hair done. It's pointless. There's 3 boards that's got to be done like this. It would have been 2 if I wanted to cut that last board over there back. But here we are. We're going to fix it. That's all that matters. Instead of screwing them on top of each other, I just screwed staggered. One up, one down, one up, one down, all the way down the board. I plan on just coming down here and cutting them tails back for that overhang. But here we are doing other stuff. Once I get started, it's over with. But getting started is the hard part. Trying to make sure it's flush with the other board as much as I can. I went ahead and cut the angle on the end of my board before I put the board up there. I make sure it reached under at least 2 of them 1x4s. And I just let it hang over 4.5 inches. Because that's what our overhang is. Which is still going to be, what, a 6-inch overhang. Because we got our board at 4.5 inches now. And then we're going to add a 2x6. And a 2x6 ain't really, what, 1.5 inches. So 4.5 inches plus 1.5 inches equals 6.5 inches. So when you go to do your overhang, if you want 6-inch overhang, don't go there cutting the end of your 2x4s 6 inches. Because you still got to put the facial board on there. So your 6-inch overhang will turn into a 7.5-inch overhang by the time you put your fascia board on there. Went ahead and finished laying my 1x4s. I ain't had nothing but like 2 to finish, but I still got to come back and screw that last row off. And I may still come back and put another row of these 1x4s on here. I don't know. When I get that fascia board up there, then I'll be able to look and tell. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a visual learner. I got to see. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and share button. It literally costs you nothing. Alright, cousins, in the next one.